county clerk and recorder has told me that 10,000 ballots have been dropped off today alone. That is quite a large number, and that number's only growing. These can reach up to 30 feet, so if anything happens, this is also my fault today.
Give it a whirl.
I'm gonna do one.
All right.
So much fun. We decided to find out what it's like to drive an electric car and where exactly you can charge it right now in the Grand Valley. Back for a second so I can show you all the different fire trucks we have. Now it's GJFD and MCSO on scene. We've got a few different agencies working to battle this fire. I am behind the wheel right now. I am just now getting onto I-70. That is all smoke from this fire, which is around 30 to 50 acres. Mesa County released their 2019 proposed budget, and there's a big boost in the county's funds since last year. Denise was last seen around 3 p.m. riding a yellow bicycle, similar to this one, near the 5th Street Bridge.
Firefighters have to do this course in the dark, but a lot of the times they're blindfolded.
It's helping their owner with whatever they might need. And one of those lucky dogs found her way into our state capitol. But I'm gonna try to pop it right now just for fun. I can't do it. I don't know if it's gonna work. Hopefully they're a little bit stronger than I am and can actually pop it. There it goes. Lawsuits like these and all of the attention on the Sunset Mesa investigation makes many people who use the funeral home doubt the remains they received. I met one of those people who can't help but wonder if she actually got the ashes of her 2-day-old son. Making a cup of tea might seem simple, but for Eunice Mendiola, nothing is really that simple anymore.
Go on auto mode.
She's dealt with what no parent should ever have to experience.
He was born premature and had severe complications and eventually passed away 2 days after he was born.
Her son's name was Caleb.
I had never had somebody in my family die, and much less die in my arms, and much less think it would be one of my children.
Eunice says she took Caleb to Sunset Mesa funeral directors in Montrose for his cremation, and after hearing about the FBI's investigation into the funeral home, decided to have the ashes tested.
In a way, they're inconclusive, but what was found out that there was fillers and other unidentified substances added to his ashes. And the question is why. That makes me feel like something did happen to him.
David Anderson was adopted when he was just 1 month old. He never knew his biological family, and even though they seemed far away, they were much closer than Anderson ever expected. People passing through. People coming home. And David Anderson waiting patiently.
Yep.
We don't often know the story behind hugs at the airport. But David and Misty's story is 60 years in the making.
It's like being nervous all over again.
I know.
Not knowing that you have any siblings or anything like that, and then all of a sudden, within a real brief period of time, you find out that you're not an island out here. You know, you've got relatives, you've got a huge family.
There was 5 of us kids. And come to find out, there's actually 7 of us kids.
David was adopted when he was a baby.
And being adopted, you know, you get your own ideas on your head that, well, they didn't want you, you know, you're not part of the family.
But his sister was a bit closer than he could have ever imagined.
Best news ever.
Yeah. Found out that they were all raised here, went to school here.
David is a year younger than me. And so both of our birthdays are in July, and so he was born exactly a year after I was born.
Around a month ago, David had a stroke.
It changed your whole outlook on life, you know, what you want to do, what you want to meet, who you want to spend your time with.
Scared me to death before I got a chance when he had his stroke. But I'm so glad that, you know, that he's in my life and he's a part of my life, and he always will be.
This is only their second time meeting, but they plan on making up for lost time.
I mean, I'm 62, and, you know, that's a long time to, you know, to never know that you have a sibling.
As all siblings know.
It all added up, and now I got a sister. and a family.
It's hard to really explain
It's 38 degrees in Las Vegas.
the connection between two lost souls. We're talking about those pink, pudgy, and pot-bellied animals called pigs today as the nation celebrates National Pig Day, and 71 hogs here in the Grand Valley are joining in on that piggy party. I have the details on what a pig's paradise looks like.
Pig, 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 pig. Adorable, a unique animal. This, you will die laughing. They don't care what kind of day you've had. They'll just come in, they want a belly rub, 165 pounds to 175 pounds. Comforting animals. I am Sue Robbins Bartels, and I am blessed to say I have 71 rescued potbelly pigs known as the local Pegasus Homestead Sanctuary. Daisy! We have had pigs here since 1994, as many as 125, and we're down to 71 right now with a large waiting list. He was in the Poudre Canyon flood. He came from New Mexico. It's National Pig Day. How the holiday started, I have no idea. It developed in a national day for the potbelly pig as a pet. Cookies! Everybody thinks it's very appropriate that my birthday is March 1st on National Pig Day. She was my house pig. I'm blessed with the pigs, and that's a great gift. Come here, get your apple. Oh, you too. Where is Peyton? Come on, Peyton. Anybody who wants to get a potbelly pig for a pet, to do the research on it, they paid some astronomical price for him because he was a mini pig, not supposed to weigh over 25 pounds. People see the word mini and just think, oh, we're gonna have something that's extremely small. It just doesn't happen. Hi girls, have Cinnamon. They're Molly. One Pacific breeder here. I have over 8 of her mini pigs here that weigh anywhere between 150 and 180 pounds. You want apple? Biggest worry about it is when I die, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna take it over? They deserve respect. They deserve love. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and thanks for choosing KREX 5 News at Noon. I'm Colette Bordelon. A family is without a home today after a fire destroyed it. It happened at a home located in the 800 block of 24 Road around 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday. The Grand Junction Fire Department says a passerby called it in, and when crew members arrived, they saw heavy smoke, flames inside of the attic, and a partially collapsed roof. A firefighter was slightly injured when fighting this fire, but that crew member has been treated and released. As for the family, the 2 adults and 2 children are in the care of the Red Cross at this time. There were dogs in the backyard that were found safe and sound and are being monitored by Mesa County Animal Control.
We have neighbors that have come out concerned for their neighbor. We're advising them to stay out of that heavy smoke that is toxic. It's harmful for you to breathe.
Right now, the GJFD can't say for sure what exactly started the fire, but they are still investigating. An idea that started back in 2012 from the Forest Service is finally coming to fruition next year at one of the most beautiful hikes on the western slope. The Forest Service and the City of Glenwood Springs have made a plan to only allow 615 people per day to hike the Hanging Lake Trail. The idea stems from years of backed up traffic, graffiti nearby, and people going off of the trail damaging the foliage. From May to October, the city will transfer visitors to the trail using a shuttle, not allowing people to drive their own cars inside. In order to get on the bus, you must have purchased a permit. A fee-based reservation system will be made available for visitors ahead of time and can help keep track of how many people are hiking.
I think it'll be good for the environment. The trail, and because there's tons of people going off trail, destroying the foliage around it, and that sucks.
The Forest Service says ideas such as day-off ticketing are still being thought over. During off-peak season, the area will still be managed to its daily capacity, but you are allowed to access the site using your own vehicles. This plan will be implemented starting May of 2019. Some local homeless organizations are lending a helping hand by preparing for the cold winter ahead. KREX reporter Star Harvey has the details. If you or anyone you know are in need of support this winter season, head on over to westernslope.now.com for information to resources that can be provided to you. In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Grand Junction VA Medical Center hosted a pink out to raise awareness. The Women's Health Department put on the event, and employees and veterans were invited to throw on their best pink outfit to help raise awareness about this common disease. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer during their lifetime, and survivors are urging all women to get checked.
It was the early detection. So as the saying, early detections save lives. That is so true, because I went in for a routine check and I was detected with early breast cancer.
The hospital had food and cookies in the lobby, employees held a pink outfit contest, and the big pink fire truck was rolled out for supporters to sign and take a group picture with. That same VA Medical Center is getting national attention for their improvements and how they treat the veterans that fought for our freedom. Katrin Asaf has the story. The medical center hopes to serve 20,000 veterans by 2020 and has many new programs and initiatives planned for the 2019 year. Every year, over 12,000 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer in the United States, and HPV, a sexually transmitted disease, can cause that cancer. Grand Valley Oncology is hosting a panel discussion and free screening of a documentary about HPV at Colorado Mesa University tonight. The movie will start at 6 p.m. and it's free and open to the public. The goal of tonight is to start the discussion about HPV and how to protect yourself against it. Several schools across the Grand Valley are participating in Walk and Bike to School Day today, and we had the chance to catch up with one of those schools. This morning, 15 kids from Scenic Elementary participated in Walk and Bike to School Day. Students and volunteers met up at the Duck Pond Park in the Ridges neighborhood off of Broadway, where they traveled as a group. This was the first year that the school took part in the event. The principal of Scenic Elementary, Ben Alexander, says he's happy with the turnout. After seeing the positive reaction from students, he plans on making Bike and Walk to School Day a yearly tradition.
It gives your leg muscles more muscles.
We were trying to encourage kids to walk to school and to get exercise and have them be more active.
Getting more leg muscles, isn't that the goal? However, Scenic isn't the only school participating. Other schools holding Walk to School events are Chatfield, Chipeta, Lincoln, Orchard Mesa, Mesa View, Pear Park, Pomona, Rocky Mountain, Taylor Elementary School, and I'm not done yet, West Middle School. We're taking a quick break, but stay with us because there's a rare sickness striking children in Colorado, and several cases have already cropped up this year. We'll tell you what to look out for.